Yeah.
Order filled. Check us out.
You know what time it is.
This is Mighty Soldiers exclusive.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it indeed, guys. So what's going on? Good morning, everybody. The SPY is just dumping. We pulled back in futures early this morning, and now all you see is red everywhere. TBLT had some good Q2, I don't know, whatever earnings or something. Amazon, they got nearly 4 million, 3 point something million, and yeah. So pretty good there for TBLT, awesome. But when we have the market looking like it's teetering on the brink of disaster right now, I'm not really sure what looks good anymore. So first thing I do in my trading, guys, I'm looking at the SPY, I'm looking at the overall market, and I want to know, is this going to take the rest of my day down? And then once we establish, some sort of stability or knowledge that we know what direction we're going and everything, that's when I start looking for some real penny rippers or small caps, 100% rippers. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys, I'm just got the squawk going right now, and I don't want to have that going same time I'm talking. Sorry, dogs are going crazy too, man. They're fighting, both of them. So yeah, anyways, guys, we have an action-packed Saturday coming up. We have ES Invest, I believe. Eric, E-R-I-K. I will share the link to Eric on Twitter. Appreciate Eric's service. He was a Marine, so anybody who's serving, has served, we appreciate you guys, and we'll do all we can to support you in the trading community. That is my #1 goal, honestly. I know a lot of veterans, they end up getting hurt, they end up getting anxiety disorders, depression, PTSD, whatever it is. And, like me in my life, I've had it to where I've been shut down for like 4 months, 6 months, even longer than that at the time. And then all of a sudden I'll come back and there will be light in my life again. Hold on, let me turn this. All right, guys, that is much better, a lot easier. But yeah, so basically a lot of times in my life, I would have it to where I couldn't do anything, had an ice pack, had a tens unit, had TBLT is starting to pop and hold support right here. So we pulled back, we got perhaps a little bull flag consolidation going on. This could be the tip of the iceberg. This thing has a lot of room to run. There's been a lot of reverse splits here. They've issued a lot of shares over and over. The company's got to make money somehow, right? So anyways, guys, so we've issued a lot of shares. We've had a lot of reverse splits. This thing trades down every single time, goes back to literally sub-dollar into the penny land, quite literally each and every time. If you were an investor within the first couple months of this thing, and you bought anywhere between what, 3 something and 550, yeah, that investment would be next to worthless right now, and it would take a tremendous amount of money. I think it would have to get back to like, I can't remember, guys, but I think it's like $6,000 a share. 5,000. I don't know. I can't remember anymore. I posted it. Some of these things, I look into them. They're fun for myself. They're fun for you guys, but I just can't retain all this knowledge. It's like, I need a bigger brain. So yeah, back to it. Anyways, so a lot of downtime, 10 unit, ice pack on my head, and heating pad, all 3 at the same time, sitting in a recliner. Got so bad that even the recliner started to hurt. Just being in the chair, having any part of it where there was pressure pushing against me, made it like hell. And all this time I was trying to live my life, and I was really upset, really sad that I had to see my family, my loved ones, my daughters, my wife, doing a lot of the work that otherwise I would be able to do and want to do for my family. And, I know a lot of veterans are going through stuff like that. So I want to make any changes I can to help veterans be able to have something to do, have a purpose. And whenever that light comes back on in their life, there's something for them to do, a place for them to go. Not just, hey, let's go apply for this job, you just can't do that. You can't, some of these guys, they can't live a life where they're normal 9 to 5 and they're working, several years. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off, and that's the way it's got to be. We need more opportunities that are on, off, guys. And if you are an employer out there, and you are offering, anything to the veterans community as far as employment, think about positions where you can offer them an opportunity where, you know, they don't, maybe they go into their off time and they can't work with you for now, and then they come back, you know, hot and ready to go, maybe even more so than before. So SPY continuing to dump down here. We're negative 1.15% in the SPY, 5.3 million traded. VWAP here, I believe, is at 385.25. We're sitting at 383.96. I wanted to grab puts on that pop, but I didn't do it fast enough. And then once you know, there just comes a point when a trade moves a little too much. Even if there's a lot of meat left on the bone, I'm not going to take the trade. I got to feel confident. I got to feel hungry for that trade. And if it's outside of the realm where I wanted to take it, that's where things go wrong for me. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm pushing these trades. I'm taking them when it's not 100% anymore. I'm chasing a little bit. And then now if it turns against me, what am I going to get? I'm going to get angry. I'm going to get upset. You know, I'm going to want to hold it. I'm going to want to fight. I think that's the thing. Whenever something goes wrong, or whenever you chase, or whenever, like, let's say your broker freezes, data messes up or something like that, that's when you're more tempted to fight the stock because you're pissed off, you know? So looking to see the SPY break below this, what, 384.11, I believe. Let's see, the low of this candle here is 384.15. So 384.15, we're going to go on a nice ride in the SPY, but I'm looking for rejection here at about 384.96 all the way up to a 385.86 right now. First stop for us is if we can make it up to this 384.96. That is the first predictable area of rejection. And if we break through there, like I said, we're going to go to the 385.54 and then to the 385.85. It's like clockwork. We tap these things. It's just like baseball. You have to touch the base. Well, these stocks, man, they have bases they have to touch. And the only reason I can tell you guys that is, I mean, a lot of people say it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that these moving averages are doing this because people like me look at them and we use them for our trades, and that's why it's finding support, resistance, and all that. Well, I would say there might be another thing. Keep it simple, stupid, right? And these algos and all these programs that do the trading, most of the trading, a lot of trading these days is now done, you know, by a computer rather than just a human being, or a computer and a human combined. You know, so they got to put in some simple language as to what this stock's doing. So let's say they say we're going to pull back to the 65 EMA on 1 minute, and we're going to give plus or minus 11 cents on the top side and plus or minus 6 cents on the bottom side. And that all depends on what orders come in at that particular point. And, you know, let's say that we have a flood of orders, and now we're gonna increase that to minus negative 23 cents off the downside, pop that lower shadow, stop a lot of those guys out, then we're going to pop back up and continue back. You know, I mean, it's all about shaking the fleas. We're the fleas. So just keep that in mind, especially in penny stocks. Rule number one, I'm up, they see me, I'm down. Always keep that in mind. I'm up, they see me, I'm down. That's what I think whenever I see any penny stocks. Yeah, any penny rippers, man. 100% rippers. Trying to see if I can pull this stream up on my phone so I can see what's going on, but so far I just got to type it in.
My name is Jeff.
Okay, so that just echoed to me in my phone and my volume up on the phone. So, all right, guys, back to it. The SPY just broke that level, that 384.15, and we are now continuing down. But what I'm looking at now is we are popping green really quick. We're popping this lower shadow in the immediate price action only. I'm not looking at the broader, or not talking about the broader, bigger picture right now. I'm just talking about this immediate price action. So if we have several attempts here where we can't hold to the downside, you know, I would look the next time that we go down to test the low that we just had in this 5-minute candle at, wow, I don't know why, but it's not telling me, bro. Okay, so anyways, I'm just going to put my line here. It's 383, about 73, something like that. You know, so if we come back down there and I see that we hold in the most immediate sense, that could be a really quick, nice trade for me all the way back up to this 384.57-ish, 384.60. And I'll take calls, guys, in a counter trend move. and I will hop in those. I will get out really quick and get my money and run. And a lot of people say, why would you take counter trend move? Why would you trade penny stocks? In fact, why would you scalp options at all? And the thing is, man, is if you can't control yourself when you're trading that type of thing, you should probably stay away from it. But me, on the other hand, what I do is I create the position sizes to win here and not to get crushed. So if this stock crushes me, if the SPY falls out and I lose the entire value of the contracts that I've got there, I'm good. I've set myself up for it. I'm ready for it. It's what I'm willing to lose. It's my price that I'm paying for a ticket to the game, bro. What is the price that you're willing to pay for a ticket to the game? And please don't tell me that you're willing to take your whole $8,000 account, let's say, and you're willing to put it into TBLT because we just got some sort of news that Amazon earnings is up 20% year over year or something like that, you know? And that's exactly what I believe it is. I believe TBLT, Tough Built, is up 20% year over year in their Amazon sales. I think that's what I read there. I don't know. Now, honestly, what I care about is there a catalyst that brings my eyes to the stock that tells me that this thing can be hot? You know, I want to know, what is the flow? You know, are we going to rotate through this? And, just right now we've traded at 19 million in TBLT, 34%. Right here, just what I'm saying, guys, right here on this SPY, I'm not grabbing these calls because I'm in here with you. But right now, I would have grabbed these calls right at that bounce right there. Okay, so right here at the 20, I'm going to take off my first little bit. So I'm going to take off my first little bit of my calls that I just grabbed. Very precarious situation. I've grabbed small amount. I haven't done this, but this is what I do, guys. And I'm going to take off the first thing on this 15-second 20 EMA, and then my first little bit. And then from there, I'm going to look for this thing to wiggle around, move, make you scared, wear you out, make you think it's going to fall and flop and all that. And I'm willing to stop out right where I got in. But I'm looking for us to find that support again, right at that low, and then bounce all the way up to the declining level of 384.50. If we then just break out to a lower low, I got to go. Lower low it means I got to go. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Penny stocks, I'm up, they see me, I'm down, you know, and in trading in general, no matter where you're trading, you know, I can't tell you what to do, buy where you want, sell where you want, but lower low, we gotta go. Can't tell you guys how much trouble I've got in by having a lower low after lower low after lower low, and here I'm rationalizing, I'm reasoning as to why this stock is going to give me my money, why it's going to come back. I'm then saying to myself, hey, you know, this, you know what? I'm not going to, I was day trading this, but now I'm going to take this long term. I'm going to stretch this out, guys. I'm going to make this an investment. I believe, and let's just go back to TBLT because this one's a funny one. If you were to do this with TBLT, you'd be dead. You wouldn't want to trade no more. You would never, ever want to touch the keys again if you did this with TBLT, more likely than not. Yes, it just makes me shake my head. Reverse split. Issue more shares, offerings, you know, offerings. We're issuing more shares. Let's issue another 20 million. Float, it's a low float when we start. Then it's 20 million, 100 million in the float. I mean, it's just ridiculous, crazy. Know what you're trading and know how it trades. If you think you're getting into the party just because you see something at a store and you're like, this thing is a hot item, I know this company's going to do great. Oh, dude, just, you know, this is why price action matters. This is why just we got to learn how these things trade before we start trading them. Don't touch that. I'll tell you guys right now, don't trade off of what I'm saying either. I need you to go seek your professionals, your financial advisors, whoever it is that's licensed to help give you the advice to make decisions on what you're buying and selling. I don't want to help anybody make money here. I want to simply do, and I don't want to make any claims, nor do I want to hear your claims. I don't want to hear that you made $1 million this year, you know, in your first 3 months, and you've never made, you started with $1,000 account to get there. I don't want to hear any of this stuff. I simply want to hear one thing. What did you learn in the market as a trader that you can provide value to other traders? You can help blaze the path for them so they don't make the same mistakes you made. Please don't come to me with your claims and how much money you made, because relative to what account, first of all, and then we just have so many liars and fakes. Dude, I've seen people take their brokerage account, type it in, you know, like they changed the numbers up, and I was going to go into how they changed the numbers up, but either way, we can go into that another time. Yeah, and they changed the numbers up, guys, and boom, here they are. They're showing you their verified gains in their broker. SPY, this is doing exactly what I thought it would do, guys. We are just below that declining level, 384.37. This is what I would have been doing now. At this point, guys, I would take off nearly my entire position, whatever I have remaining. So let's say I had 5 contracts to begin with. I took off 1 once we hit that 20. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take off 3 now. And I'm going to let the last one ride, and we're going to see what we can do. This thing could actually reverse on the 5-minute in a beautiful way to where we can go all the way back up to this declining level of 386.24. It happens all the time, and it can pop and break and make a new high. We got to keep in mind that on the daily, we do have a lower low. So here, let me pull the daily down. Let me, if you guys can see this, I'm sure, there you go. So we got that 65 rejection. This is what I'm looking for in the near term. Always, we pop an upper shadow. Perhaps we break it through there. We get rejected at 200 or get rejected at 365. Either way, guys, watch these. Check these out. I think you'll like what you see. Unless, yeah, you know what? To each their own. I'm not gonna say that. Like I said, I'm not here to help anybody make money, encourage, tell anybody where to buy, where to sell. You take care of yourself. TBLT is rounding out nicely on this little pullback on the 5-minute, looking like a beautiful bull flag, bull pennant. I don't know. Maybe we'll go like this little tiny, cute cup and handle with the long stick holding it up like yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm just going to make my own chart patterns from now on. I'm going to make up my own stuff. I don't know how I'll get the CMT if I do that, though. Yeah, and if you guys are looking for trader education, you can listen to all of us talk and you can find your gurus or whatever you want to do. But there's a lot of companies out here putting out free information, like Benzinga Live Trading. Dude, they're putting out great information every day. Trade Ideas also has a free live stream that you guys can go trade with people for free without paying any huge subscriptions. But if you really want the best education, Series 3, Series 7, Series 57, any books that you can get to review these, flashcards, whatever it may be, this is where the information is. The CMT study, 1, 2, 3, like any book that you can get, those are where you really want to be if you want to learn what this really is behind the scenes, not just listening to some guy. And then you start sharing it with other people. This is what it is. This is what it is. Like, yeah, might want to look a little bigger picture. And can you guys see this? This freaking mug is beautiful. TrendSpider sent me this. They sent me a hat. They sent me an awesome hoodie, dude. And anyways, definitely love TrendSpider. Check them out. I'm a collector, and now I'm a collector of mugs. So if you guys are awesome and you're out there and you want to send me a mug, go ahead. Like, seriously. I never put my hand out. That's rule number 1 in business. Never ask for anything, but I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask for something. I'm going to say, guys, send me mugs. I want mugs. I just want every mug of every company that's freaking super cool in this industry. I want to support you, all of you. I want to let you, and I understand competition, and I understand that I'm probably going to have my own favorites and whatnot. But what I want to do is I want to let the trading world know what is available for them. What exactly do we have available to us? So really beautiful on the SPY. Exactly what I was looking for here. Guys, I didn't trade this morning. I didn't take this trade. I told you guys sort of like a paper trade in my head that I would do normally. And that's another thing. I've stopped really pushing the keys as much when I'm talking. I want to make sure that I have have my wits about me completely ready to do this. And I think that's it. Guys. I think I'm just gonna hop out of here. I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna make a little bit of money really quick. And I got some phone calls this morning. I'm really looking forward to. We got an action-packed Saturday, like I said. We have Eric. I'm gonna tweet his Twitter handle out so you guys can see what we have coming up. But we have Peter Robbins at Agnieszka. Sorry. Anyways, coming on. I always ask her, am I saying that right? I just want to make sure every single time that I'm saying it right. Maybe I'm not. She says I am every time. She's very, very gracious, very kind. But we have Peter Robbins and Agnieszka coming on early Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And then that same day, we have somebody from the West Coast, Eric, coming on with us. And he's got a lot of great information as well to share. So we're trying to bring you guys See, I never had a mentor as a trader, really one-on-one mentor. My mentor has been the community, and it remains so. So now what I want to do is share with you guys my journey. I'm still growing as a trader. So when I'm talking to these guys, I may be trying to focus on keeping it more introductory for people that are new traders, or making sure that we're getting good information out to you guys. But at the same time, I'm learning as well. Like when Anne-Marie Band come on, dude, she's going over some amazing stuff that you don't want to miss. I would say that a lot of this free information is what is better and as good as what you're finding behind these paywalls. We got some really big news, I believe. I'm just gonna give you the hint. Flow trade, Aries. Check out our Discord, guys. Get in there. You're gonna want to be there. You're not gonna want to miss this. This is gonna be freaking epic and huge. Just if you're not there, get in there and tell me to get in there. Say, hey, Andy, we want you to go live. We want you to get back to this. We don't want you to just trade alone like you've been doing. But hint, trading alone is yeah, it's, I don't know, whatever. It's great. I don't know what I was just doing there again. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, guys, it's great. Trading live does take a lot more focus, and it's a little more difficult, but I've done it successfully. I will do it again, but I have been enjoying the piece of trading alone for a bit now. So thanks so much for joining us, guys. We will see you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Yeah. And watching the SPY for dumping out, still it's holding that support level that I just told you guys right here live. I'm a guru. Look at me. I just called exactly what the SPY is doing and what it's going to do. TBLT, still watching it hold the support at 260. If we break a little bit below this 260, it would be pretty. We would like to have a lower shadow popping all the way down, and even perhaps a 232, then pulling back above this 260 level. And that's when I'm like, oh, dude, this is going to be fun. This is going to be real fun. So hopefully we pop that lower shadow on this 260. Hopefully we extend as far down as we possibly can, so I can go ahead and grab the tail end of that, and then we see what kind of rocket this can turn into. TBLT has been a turd from the get-go. DB stocks, guys. If you don't know what DB stocks are, get into our Discord, get into our live streams. I will go over it. I'm sure you can guess what DB stocks are, but TBLT is the king of DB. I am crowning TBLT the king today of DB stocks. There you go. So the DB stock of all time now is the reigning champ, Tough Built Industries, TBLT. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day. I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Order filled. Check us out.
I know what time it is.
This is the Mighty Soldiers exclusive.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it.
If you wanna take it to the streets, let's get it. If you wanna take it to the booth, let's get it. I'm about to take it to the top, let's get it. We ain't never ever gonna stop, let's get it. You ain't never heard nobody spit like this. Call the paramedics when I get like this. Front page news when I wreck like this. Hop in the booth and I wreck that shit like,
If you with the squad, then you already know what's up. It be going down, but my account is going up. I'm about to make another 100,000 bucks. Rolling up that chain, I'm about to take another puff.
hold up. I made a killing, now my pockets got swole up. Independent, now I'm taking over. I'm a lot richer, you a lot broker. I'm a pot smoker, stockbroker, blowing up like a supernova. On my mama, I was born a soldier, the best in the game, man. I thought I told you. If you wanna take it to the streets, let's get it. If you wanna take it to the booth, let's get it. I'm about to take it to the top, let's get it. We ain't never ever gonna stop, let's get it. You ain't never heard nobody spit like this. Call the paramedics when I get like this. Front page news when I wreck like this. Hop in the booth and I wreck that shit like, I am unstoppable, I can do anything I ever wanted to. Never did anything they ever wanted me to. Got on my side and I'm not gonna lose and they not gonna win. I see them, the haters, it's all cause I'm getting dollars again. Commas on commas on commas, I'm buying the dip. The market is dropping again.
I can see him hating from the sideline. If you see a hater, tell him bye-bye. Watch my money grow, 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 grow. And my wifey like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Somebody better stop me cause there ain't no competition and I'm coming for the top position. Obliterating the opposition every time that I jot it in the composition. Everybody wanna stop and listen cause I bring it to you hotter than the oven in your mama kitchen. I be getting hit like a politician. I'ma get bread when you stack looking taller than Scottie Pippen. Ain't nobody ready for the Armageddon when I pop the clip and I ain't playing, I'm spraying saying, stop and aim, pop you lames and pop champagne. I ain't playing, so stop the games, you know the name. If you wanna take it to the streets, let's get it. If you wanna take it to the booth, let's get it. I'm about to take it to the top, let's get it. We ain't never ever gonna stop, let's get it. You ain't never heard nobody spit like this. For the paramedics when I get like this. Front page news when I wreck like this. Hop in the booth and I wreck that shit like,